Practicing Dharma, accepting Dharma, and making Dharma a part of your lives transforms everything inside of you. Gives you a higher perspective, higher way of looking at things. When you have a higher, broader perspective of looking at things, you have the tendency to create less harm to others and yourself that precipitates suffering. And that's what Dharma is all about. So if we take the time to learn Dharma and make the effort to learn Dharma, we will see over time that we get great benefits. Anything in life. If we want a great designer, we want to be a great plumber, we want to be a great sportsman, whatever, we have to invest time. We have to put time in and discipline. And it's very hard. Don't think all these people are happy doing what they're doing. They're happy now when they get the result. When they were doing it, they had a lot of regrets. They had a lot of misgivings. They had a lot of doubts. They didn't want to. They ran away a few times. They were depressed. They were unhappy. They had injuries. It was expensive. It was at the cost of their social life. They didn't have friends and girlfriends and boyfriends. They couldn't have a lot of things when they went to achieve their goal. And there was a lot of sacrifice involved. Sacrifice meaning giving up something pleasurable for something pleasurable. That's sacrifice. But in Dharma, you never use the word sacrifice, because if you're giving up something to listen to Dharma talk or do some meditation stuff, that's not a sacrifice. That is an investment. So when you use the word sacrifice, it's negative. Why? It implies giving up something pleasurable for something unpleasurable. Whereas when you attend Dharma, at first it may be unpleasurable for you. It may be difficult to sit and listen and concentrate and focus and be told you're wrong, and be told everything you thought was wrong or the way you think is wrong. It may be difficult. But like surgeons and surgery, once the initial pain is gone, once the tumor or whatever is removed, the healing process starts. And the pain leads to healing. So in Dharma, when we're told we're wrong, when we're told it's this way or that way, whatever, when we're told that way, it's painful to hear. But that pain leads to happiness and healing. It doesn't lead to avoidance. So when we invest in Dharma class, why is it an investment? Because you check yourselves out after a few months. Even for some people, a few sessions. Even for some people, a few years. Depends on the person, their level. They will see a huge difference in their minds. They really do enjoy things. And they enjoy it without delusional results. They really do become better people, better children, better parents. They become better society, better citizens. You find that. You find that out. Much, 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 much more. As a whole, if you look at it, there's never been even one war in the name of Buddhism in the world since its beginning till now. Never one war. You see, Buddhism is not about ahimsa and peace. Buddhism is about looking at things from a wider perspective so it doesn't create more harm and unhappiness to others. It's not some weird little Eastern philosophy that you use. It's a philosophy, it's not a religion. Ridiculous. Why? It is a religion because it transforms. It offers salvation. Salvation from what? Salvation from your own mind. It has all the definitions of a world religion. And incredibly, because it's so deep and wide, it also can be a philosophy. So it's studied separately in Western universities as a philosophy, not a religion. And that's how in-depth it can be. That's how in-depth. And what's beautiful about Buddhism is you don't have to run around wearing a badge. I'm Buddhist. I've taken refuge. The 3 jewels are all over me. No, we don't have to do that. See, Buddhism is about transformation of the mind. Buddhism is about higher perspective. And Buddhism is about doing something about your situation constructively, sustainable, and constantly. And that's why we listen to Dharma talks, because how to do those great things, we need to get information. Anything we know now is from information and from teachers. Whether they're gurus, parents, school, whatever, or examples, or good people, or people on TV we've seen that are heroes, whatever. That's a teacher, that's a guru. And the knowledge they give us has formed us to be who we are. So similarly, that formation is not permanent, and that formation may not be perfect, or not be good. So therefore, it can transform, it can change. So a guru is someone that gives you information to a higher and broader perspective. And if you invest time in listening, if you come and you invest time and you listen and you put toward it, it is an investment. It is a total investment. In fact, people in the beginning, they sit there and they fall sleepy, they feel hungry, they feel bored, they think about everything but what's going on. But after a few sessions, after a few months, they find it very enjoyable to go. Why? Because they listen to it and it connects, it connects, it connects, it connects, it connects, it links. And when they leave, they feel a sense of joy. They feel a sense of happiness. They feel a sense of peace. And, they may be nasty again the next day, but that moment they feel good, which tells you that listening to Dharma and engaging Dharma is good. It's just that it's not a habitual thing yet. So you may think, oh, but I pray and I chant, I feel all holy and wonderful, and then, after the half hour, I'm back to me again. Oh, I'm so depressed. Don't be depressed, because the feeling you have during chanting or praying or listening or meditating, whatever, you have that good feeling. That feeling can increase, and it will increase if you apply method to it. It will definitely increase. Definitely. Some people would tell me, oh, I can't attend more than 12, I can't attend past this time. I can't attend more than 1 hour or whatever, or my legs hurt or my family, whatever. But then as they attend more and more, it becomes effortless. It becomes easy. It becomes very beneficial. Why? Because Buddhism is like that. Buddhism is very open. Buddhism is very spacious. Buddhism allows for a lot of freedom. And Buddhism is totally embracing. So when we listen to Dharma, it has that kind of benefit. You will see your mind transform. You will see changes in you that you didn't think was possible. But you've got to invest in it. You've got to put time towards it. You have to make it your priority. Why? Why is that your priority? Why is Dharma your priority? Why is Dharma talk and your priority? Let me tell you why. Because right now in your mind, you're number one. I am the most important to me. So if you're the most important, don't you want to do good things for yourself at this level? Sure you do. You want the best seats in the house. You want the best clothes, the best car, you want the best food. You want everything best. So once you want the best information to help you develop your mind. So if you develop your mind, you have more friends, more people, more whatever to surround you, to take care of you. You have much, much more. So if you develop your mind, it's an investment. It's not a sacrifice. Being here is not a sacrifice. Yet if we can't make it because we're busy or whatever, it's totally silly. Why is it silly? Because we don't really care about ourselves. And we need to care about ourselves the right way. We need to love ourselves the right way. And that's to get information. We have to think about that. We're very fortunate to be here. We're very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to share this information with you because I'm doing something worthy with my life. You're very fortunate to hear this information. We are both very fortunate on an equal basis. Very fortunate. It takes many lifetimes to accumulate the causes to have this. It takes many lifetimes of prayers and aspirations and making offerings to even hear the word Dharma. It takes many, many lifetimes of prayer and aspirations to meet a real lineage. That's not some cult that you end up taking cyanide pills somewhere on some island, and dying with your leader. It's not that. Trust me, I don't have any cyanide pills. All I have is Xanax. And that ain't gonna kill you, trust me. It doesn't even work on me anymore. But anyways, it takes a lot of merit and many lifetimes of prayer and aspirations and offerings and moral discipline of meeting a guru, of meeting a teacher that, not just meeting a teacher, that you can be close with, that you can be with, that you can learn from. And I believe that for myself because I met many great teachers and very close to them. It changed my life. And it takes many, many, many lifetimes of aspirational prayers to be remaining in that situation, that you can get the information changed. Many, many, many lifetimes. If it takes giving to get wealth, imagine if you learn Dharma, how much wealth that will amount to, inner and outer wealth. So how much more have you done to receive this opportunity? How much more? So to even hear the Dharma, to listen and to be in a Dharma environment, and in such a comfortable place, in such a beautiful place, it's many lifetimes of prayers and aspirations and good wishes that you all and I have planted. I'm the teacher, you're the student. It doesn't make me greater because it's just a great honor for me to explain the Dharma, to have the Holy Dharma pass through my lips instead of gossip, which I usually engage in. Yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor, and I collect great merit, and you collect great merit, and we're doing good things together. This all came about from a cause that's similar to the result. We must have done this in a previous life. We must have. So now that we have this precious human body, we have heard the Dharma, we have the leisures, we should engage in something that would create this kind of happiness to increase. And how do we create? Just sitting here? No. Listening to the information, applying it, and changing our habits by wisdom. And then when we do that, we create the causes for happiness for others and for ourselves. Being who we are. We like music, we listen to music with wisdom. If we like to have 20 kids, we'll pass this wisdom to 20 kids. If we don't want to have kids at all, then we pass the wisdom to our friends and everybody we meet. There are people that we meet when we leave them, we're like, oh, God, that makes me feel good. There are people that we leave them, ooh, Hope I don't bump into that clown again. You know, many. And that's the state of their mind. Most of the people I bump into have that evil thought, oh, I hope I don't bump into that clown again. Most of the time. And so, that's the point of listening to Dharma Talk.